I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, El Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Wednesday, June the 3rd in the year of our Lord 2015. As we begin to roll along, we're just getting over the hump day and roll down into the weekend. Now, I don't know what is going on today, but the technology seems like it's been on the fritz. The internet and stuff like that. I don't know. All of my computers are slow, when it comes to Google or when it comes to Firefox. My phone was acting a little bit strange. In fact, the battery drained faster than it normally does. And I checked it's not running anything in the background, anything more than it. I don't know. Maybe it's just the planets are aligned in a certain way today, or what have you, but it's been a rather strange day for technology. And, I've got backups going now, so bear with me, because I don't know what's going to happen with the program tonight. As far as technology end is concerned, it's working on its own. It's got a mind of its own. I don't know what because when I first came on, I'm looking at the sound levels, and I couldn't get the sound levels up. And now all of a sudden, the sound levels are through the roof. I don't know. A computer that normally isn't slow. It's slower than my oldest computer, which is now it's almost a decade, 10 years old. 9 years old now, almost a decade. So it's kind of a strange day for technology. I don't know are we being attacked? Is there some sort of cyber attack going on? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I know over the past couple of weeks there have been stories about how dissatisfied Americans are with their ISP and broadband and cable providers. And it's not something that's new. I love how they make it sound like, well, this is new. How Americans just don't like their cable company. No, it's not new. Sorry to hate to inform you, but it's not new. This has been, and look, the reason why they're in the position that they're in is because of government. Cable companies are basically a monopoly because of government allowing them to be, and actually fostering the monopoly. So, that is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, did you hear about this school cafeteria, school kitchen manager who got fired? And this is out in Denver. She was fired for giving. Now, understand, she's a school cafeteria manager, school lunch cafeteria manager, and we're out in Denver, Colorado. So I mean, hey, man, it's the capital of the, in this country. It's this country's capital state for pot smokers, man. I heard something about when over the first year of the California legalized pot law, that the state had a burgeoning number of people who were considered to be rich or wealthy financially, and you're talking cash basically, and a lot of these people opened up and were owning these supposed dispensaries, and they needed to know what to do with all their newfound cash wealth. And so that there were financial companies that were actually beginning to cater to these people. And I guess, hey, if you're gonna, some of them are doing, $1 million businesses over there in good old Colorado. But anyway, if you're going to get into, hey, supply and demand. Now, there's capitalism at its finest right there. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Capitalism at its finest. Supply and demand. If you have a supply of something that the public is demanding, you can sell it to the public. And if the demand is high enough, you can sell a lot of it to the public. And if you sell a lot of it to the public, you can make a lot of money. And if you make a lot of money, I don't know, well, you're obviously going to pay a lot in taxes, but I think, there may be a boon out there as far as tax revenue, both to the Colorado State Treasury as well as the IRS, the United States Treasury, coming out of Colorado. Because let's face it, people will always buy what they want. They'll buy what they need for sure. But they'll also buy what they really, really want, even if they don't need it. Which is why, if you got somebody who really likes alcohol, they may not be able to regularly afford it, but they'll buy it because that's what they really, 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 really want. So if you have somebody who's into smoking the doobie, and they really, really want it, then they will buy it. And if you get enough people who really want it and will spend the money to buy it, then you can make a mint, or as they say, you can make bank. And that's exactly what they're doing now out in Colorado. Now, you can't really, blame people who, well, I suppose in certain instances you probably can blame them, but you can't really blame the entrepreneur for wanting to make a buck. They're simply supplying a product and service that people are demanding. And if people didn't want it, if they didn't seek it, then all of those dispensaries and pharmacies, if you will, out there in Colorado would go out of business. They wouldn't have any customers. Now, I know that there are people, they're thinking, well, we just can't legalize drugs, Rod. Well, yeah, we can.